Having and maintaining sponsors is a crucial part of growing your personal brand, but also can be a great income source. So, today I'm going to be breaking down my step by step process of how I get sponsorships, understand their goals, and execute on them. So, I'm a dunker and mainly make content in the basketball niche. So, I make a ton of videos showcasing my dunking and just everything that goes into the process of increasing my vertical. So, step one is obviously just putting a lot of content out there about who I am as a dunker, as a person, and just what I stand for in general. So, I try to keep my social media clean. I try to make everything look good so that if sponsors are looking at my accounts, they know that I am a good person to work with. One thing that I do that I don't see enough people do is I have my email readily available everywhere on all of my bios, and it's just everywhere for sponsors to see. And I highly suggest that if you are trying to get sponsors, that you get an email that you check and you put it in all of your bios to make it much easier for sponsors to contact you. But basically, once a sponsor reaches out or I reach out to a sponsor and we start to talk, the first thing that I always do is make sure that the product or whatever they are advertising aligns with my content. So obviously, like I said, I'm in the basketball niche. I make basketball and weightlifting videos. So if the product doesn't have too much to do with those two things, I generally try to stay away from it. But if I do have some sort of idea of how I can connect that product to my content in a way that is fun for both my audience and theirs, I definitely will also consider that as well. So the main type of sponsorship that I do is that I receive a product, I make videos on that product, and then point back to the brand so that if my audience enjoys what they see, they can go and purchase that product. I've done this with brands like Way of Wade, Degree, 361 Sport, a bunch of other shoe and basketball brands. And in basically every single sponsorship that I do, I try to do a really good job and make it really clear that I enjoyed the product and I enjoyed working with the brand so that I can continue to keep that relationship, because I obviously love to keep relationships with sponsors so that I can continue to work with them and we can both benefit. Another thing I try to do is be very clear and responsive with brands. So if they're reaching out to me, I try to respond as quickly and as concisely as possible so that they understand my goals and so that I can help fulfill theirs in the best way that I can. Now, there's basically three types of paid promotions that I've done. One of them is I receive a product, and basically that product is my payment, make a video on that. Another one is getting a product, and then I have a sort of a commission system where I give out a code or a link, and then if my viewers buy the product, then I get a small commission from that sale. And then the third one, and probably my favorite, is I get the product and then I also get a flat rate for creating a video. All of these have their positives and negatives. Obviously, receiving a product and that being the payment is not the most ideal, but if it's something that I really want, I have definitely done that in the past. The referral or commission based system is obviously pretty good, since there is a chance you can make a lot of money if a lot of it sells, but generally that's just not the case. People, don't use your code or whatever. Even if you do bring a lot of attention to their product, that might not necessarily lead to sales that point back to you. So I generally don't love doing referral programs, although at times if I do see an opportunity that I think aligns with my audience and could benefit me and the brand, I do that. My favorite type of paid promotion, like I said, is definitely just a flat rate where we agree on a rate beforehand, and then I produce the video after they send me the product, and then they provide me with that rate. This is obviously the most ideal because I'm guaranteed to get something out of it, and also the brand is guaranteed to get a video out of it. So those are some of the types and ways that I make money through paid partnerships, and like I said, this is crucial if you want to make money on social media or just by playing your sport and posting content in 2025. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to follow me or subscribe and leave a comment if you got any questions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.